Hey guys, what's up? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and did you think I really forgot about The Division? Hell no, we've got a brand new interview from Ubisoft themselves, and it goes into details about The Division story, the cleaners, classes, skills, base of operations, and more, so stay tuned for that. But right now, the biggest concern is about a graphical downgrade for The Division, and I understand where you guys are coming from with that, because a lot of you are concerned about this because of Watch Dogs, and I don't blame you. I understand that Watch Dogs didn't turn out to be like the E3 2012 presentation in a lot of ways, actually. And also, I was more disappointed with the online free roam. I'm really disappointed that they really didn't flesh that out. But The Division, on the other hand, will be running at a smooth 30 frames per second, and it will enable The Division to push the graphical fidelity a lot further than if it was running at 60 frames per second. And I think that's really good news. From the trailers, it looks great and it's running really well, and they said they will not be downgrading the game. This is what the game will look like, and in fact, for the PC version, it will likely look even better. And I'm very curious if that's true. You will see the article in the description to all of this. Ubisoft goes in and explains what they're talking about with the graphics, so you guys can understand what they're going to be doing with the game until 2015. This game has a release date of 2015 now. I'm honestly expecting it to be a 2016 game at this point, because they're saying that it's a bit optimistic to expect a 2015 release date. So it's going to be a big game. I mean, it's huge. If you see the map examination I've done in the previous videos, this game is huge. But also, microtransactions are a concern. They have been revealed for The Division, and I'm not a fan of microtransactions. I don't think anyone really is. But as long, you know, as they're in the background and it's not noticeable and it's optional, I really don't mind it. Because there's a lot of games I play currently, in fact, where they're in the game and you don't even notice them at all. They don't affect anything. They're for more of your rich, spoiled brats in that case that want to really sit down and get all of it all at once. Or, you know, in the case of people that are working, I understand that are going to college and they want to get something quickly. They want to spend $1 just really fast to get a weapon. I understand that, because time is an issue when you're going to college or working. So I think that's what they're going after with. In fact, Ubisoft did go on to say that they are looking into things where you can gain time or comfort, so that's really important. They aren't going to be giving advantages to players through this system. So microtransactions are going to be for more getting stuff quickly. You know, it's not going to be for a super weapon that's going to outperform everyone else in PvP. That's not going to be the case with The Division. So, shoo, bullet dodge there, it seems. We'll see when the game comes out. But guys, as promised, here is the interview with Ubisoft. They go on to talk about The Division in further detail. So enjoy, and be sure to give this video a like, share it. It helps out a ton, guys. And don't forget, we're covering The Division extensively here on Open World Games. So go ahead and subscribe to us if you are wanting that type of content. Enjoy.
How are you, Ryan?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Great. So at E3 this year, you unveiled the Take Back New York trailer. Tell us about the story behind The Division.
In the CGI, we see the story of one family as we go through with the time lapse, and we see that the family falls ill from the virus and how they die. And then we see the effects on the city itself as things start to collapse and the chaos kind of starts to take hold. And then we get The Division that comes in, and who you get to play in this game and in this world, and why it's important for you to kind of to take back New York and stand up for those who kind of can't stand for themselves.
We see this really cool group of bad guys come out. Tell us about the cleaners.
So the cleaners are kind of a roaming group of very dangerous gentlemen, as you see in the CGI.
Gentlemen, huh?
Yes, they're attracted to areas of high contagion, virus, and they're extremely aggressive to anyone they perceive as sick. They are kind of, they've lost it mentally, and anyone that could potentially be sick or is sick or dead bodies, they're burning with their flamethrowers. So they're also really dangerous in the game, so you're not going to want to take them on by yourself.
Let's talk about the gameplay in The Division.
All right. Well, The Division is an open world online action RPG We're set in New York City. The premise of the game is a deadly virus has been released on Black Friday, which has kind of started the collapse of society as we know it in New York, kind of Western society. That causes the president to invoke Directive 51, which activates our players or our agents. They're trained for these types of catastrophes and then reinserted in society.
Are there character classes, or how does that work?
Well, we like to call ourselves a classless RPG, so we don't want to front load our players with a choice right when you start the game, when you don't know how the game works or you don't know how you might want to play. So we'd rather have you discover how you like to play, what weapon types you like, what skills you like, and give you the freedom to make the choice yourself.
Talk to me a little bit about the gear. I saw that really cool thing. I think it's called the Firefly, right?
Yeah, Firefly. It's a skill which basically goes out and kind of blinds the enemy.
So another really cool thing that we saw in the gameplay video are those, I think they're called echoes, right?
Yes.
What are those echoes, other than something really cool looking?
That's it. They're just really
cool looking.
It's an investigation tool. You'll start to be able to gather information from closed circuit cameras, from cell phone conversations, any type of digital information we're constantly collecting into our Clancy tech, our watch. Now sometimes those can actually be calculated and projected into a three-dimensional image, which we call echo. It's not just pretty, it has a big function in the game.
Another cool thing that we saw in there, base of operations, what's that all about?
As you kind of raise the security level, you drop the contagion level, you raise the morale of the civilians who are still there, eventually you'll be able to open or unlock a base of operations.
That is the last one. Good game, guys.
And these are kind of strongholds or footholds in the areas for our agents that'll have direct gameplay benefits for you or your group while you're playing in that area.
So when is the Division coming out?
Division's coming out 2015 for PC, Xbox One, and PS4.